Hey guys, and welcome back. In this video, we shall learn how to fix Wi-Fi. If you are having some problem with your Wi-Fi connection or you are not getting internet connection from your Wi-Fi even though it is connected, then you should watch this video till the end. I'm going to show a lot of ways, a lot of methods which you can try to fix your problem. And let's try some of the things to help you fix or narrow down the connection problems. Now the first thing is make sure that the Wi-Fi is turned on. To make sure of that, you can check this internet icon which says there is no internet connection. You can find this icon on the right side of the taskbar. So you just have to click on it and then make sure that this Wi-Fi is turned on. If it is turned off, then it will look something like that, which means it is off. And to turn it on, you will have to click on this Wi-Fi symbol or the Wi-Fi icon. So once you click on it, it will become blue, and here you can read it's written available, which means now the Wi-Fi is on. And also you have to make sure that your airplane mode is off. Right now it is in off mode. If it is on, then like this in a blue color. So you have to make sure that it is off. And also you can notice that as soon as I turned on the airplane mode, my Bluetooth as well as the Wi-Fi have been turned off automatically. So I'll just turn off the airplane mode. The Bluetooth and the Wi-Fi have turned on their own. If you are able to connect to your Wi-Fi network, but even then you are not able to get access to the internet, so which means you are able to connect to your router which is broadcasting the Wi-Fi network, but still you are not connected to the internet. So in that case, you can just disconnect to your Wi-Fi network, then wait for a moment and then try to connect to it again. So what I mean to say is you can open your Wi-Fi settings. You can click on the internet icon or the Wi-Fi icon and then click here on the manage Wi-Fi connections and then disconnect to the Wi-Fi that you are connected to, and then wait for a few seconds, and then after that you can just click on connect once again, and then if it shows connected, then you can try to use internet and see if your internet connection is working. If you are still not able to access internet, then you can open your Wi-Fi settings once again, and then you have to click on this arrow which is manage Wi-Fi connections, and then you have to see to which connection you are connected to. So what you can do now is try connecting to a network which is on a different frequency band. Now many consumer Wi-Fi routers broadcast at two different network frequency bands which are 2.4 GHz and 5 GHz, and these will appear as separate networks in the list of available Wi-Fi networks. So here in my case also you can observe there's one Wi-Fi network which is 5G, and the another one is this one which is 2.4 gigahertz. So what you can do is if you are connected to a 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi connection, then you can disconnect to that Wi-Fi connection and try to connect to the 5 gigahertz network frequency band and see if it works for you. And if it's not working for you, then you can disconnect with the 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi connection and try connecting with the 2.4 gigahertz and see if it solves your problem and you are able to access the internet or not. Then you have to make sure that the physical Wi-Fi switch or the physical Wi-Fi button on your laptop is turned on. If you are not sure of it, I will just show you one picture which might help you understand. So you can see there are some laptops in which there is a physical Wi-Fi button or the physical Wi-Fi switch which you can use to turn on or off the Wi-Fi. And in some cases there's an indicator light also next to the button which usually shows whether the Wi-Fi is on or off. And most commonly there is a combination something like this where you have to press the function key as well as the Wi-Fi key. So you'll have to look for this Wi-Fi key on your laptop if there is any switch for that. And depending on the manufacturer of your Wi-Fi, the button of Wi-Fi might be different. So the location of the Wi-Fi switch might be different, but it must be there. If it's not there, that means your Wi-Fi is not having a physical Wi-Fi switch. So you can skip this step. But in case if you're having a Wi-Fi switch like this, press the function key as well as the Wi-Fi switch and try to turn on and off the Wi-Fi and see if it works and you are able to connect to the internet. If none of the steps work for you, then you can open the network troubleshooter. For that, you will have to right click on your Wi-Fi symbol or the internet symbol. In case if you are not connected to any Wi-Fi connection, then here you will see a no internet connection icon. So you will have to right click on that and then you will have to click on network and internet settings. Then on this page, you will have to click here which says advanced network settings, and then you have to scroll down till you find this option which says more network adapter options. You'll have to click on it, and then after that you will be able to see all the network adapters that are present on your computer. So you will have to look for something like this, which is a Wi-Fi network adapter, and then after that you can right click on it and then click here on diagnose, because we want to run the troubleshooter specifically on the Wi-Fi adapter, and then try to see if the troubleshooter can identify your problem. Now, if the troubleshooter was not of any help, then the next thing that you should do is to restart your modem as well as the wireless router. So in my case, I have two routers. The first router is the main router, which is connected directly to the ISP. So it is directly getting the internet connection through fiber optic cable. Then from this router, my second router or the secondary router is connected through a LAN cable. So what I'm going to do is I will turn off both of these routers, and in case if your router comes with a battery pack, then you will have to take out the battery pack also, so that your router turns off completely, and then you will have to wait for at least 30 seconds and then you can turn back on your routers, both of them. In case if you are having two routers, if you are having only one router, then you can just turn on your router, and then after that you can try to connect to your Wi-Fi network and see if it solves your problem, whether you are able to access the internet or not. If you click here on no internet connection or the Wi-Fi icon, and then you click here on this arrow which says manage Wi-Fi connections, and you are able to see a lot of Wi-Fi network connections here, but if you try to connect to any network, it does not get connected. Well, in that case you should click on this more Wi-Fi settings and then click here on manage known networks, and then from here what you can do is you should click here on forget for some of the internet connection. There's a high chance if this list is very big in your computer, then it might create some kind of problem when you're trying to connect to any Wi-Fi network. So in that case, I'll suggest you to just forget some of the internet connections or some of the Wi-Fi connections that you are sure you are not going to use anymore, and then try to check if that solves your problem and whether you are able to connect to Wi-Fi network. So after doing like this, you should be able to connect to the Wi-Fi network. Still, if you are not able to connect to the internet, then let's move to the second part of this video where we are going to narrow down the source of the problem. Now, these connection problems can be due to a variety of reasons, like problems with your website, your device, the Wi-Fi router, modem, or your internet service provider. So just scroll to the right side of your taskbar and check if you can see a Wi-Fi connection or not. If you can see a Wi-Fi connection here, then try to visit a different website. Sometimes it so happens that websites go down because of the problem with their server. So in that case, even though one website is not working, the other websites are going to work. So what you can do is you can just open up other websites and check if they are working for you. So if the website opens up, that means the website that you were trying to open in the beginning is down due to some reasons, but your internet connection is working fine. But if none of the websites are opening up here, which means you do not have internet connection, then what you can do is you can connect to internet on another phone or laptop. So what you can do is you can take out your laptop or phone and then connect to your Wi-Fi network. As you can see, I am connected to the same Wi-Fi network here also in my phone. And then after that, you can try to check if the internet connection is working on your phone or not. If the internet is working on your phone, that means the problem is with your laptop, which means the source of the problem is most likely due to your laptop or the device you were working on. Now, if you are still not able to connect to the Wi-Fi, then the next thing that we should do is to see if there is a problem with the connection to your Wi-Fi router. And to do that, we can use ping test. So you can just click on the start button and then search for command prompt, or you can just type cmd. Now once the cmd is in the result, you can right click on it like this and then just click on run as administrator, because we are going to need the admin privileges to run some of the commands. And then the command prompt is going to open up like this. Now what you have to do is to type some commands along with me. So just type ipconfig, which is for IP configuration, and then just hit enter. Now here you will have to look for the name of your Wi-Fi network within the results. And if you are not able to identify the Wi-Fi network, then I'll just explain you how to narrow down the options. See, the first one from below, or the first one from the end, is Ethernet adapter. So this cannot be the one. This is also Ethernet adapter. This cannot be the one. Then this is also Ethernet. So just forget about that. Then we have this wireless LAN adapter, and it says Wi-Fi also. So this is the adapter that we are looking for. Now here what I want you to do is write down this address, which is the default gateway for your Wi-Fi network. So just write it down somewhere because you're going to need it. And then after that, just write another command. Just write ping, then space, and then write the default gateway IP which you have wrote down. In my case, it is 192.168.29.1, and then just hit enter. Now, if you see results like this and are getting a reply, then you have a connection to your Wi-Fi router. So there might be a problem with your ISP, which means you are connected to your router, but your router may not be getting internet access from your ISP. And if you do not get results like this and there is a timeout in the response, which means the results of your ping test indicate that you are not getting a reply from the router, then try connecting your PC directly to your router by using an Ethernet cable, which means right now you are trying to connect to your router using Wi-Fi, but now since you are not getting response from your router, so I will suggest you to use a Ethernet cable to connect directly to your router with your PC, and then check if you are able to connect to the internet using the Ethernet cable. If you are able to connect to the internet, it confirms the connection problem is because of the Wi-Fi router. And then just make sure that you have installed the latest firmware and see the documentation for your router. Anyways, now we shall move to the another part of this video where we are going to troubleshoot the network on your device. So for that, I want you to run some network commands, and to run those commands, I want you to open command prompt in the administrator mode, just like we have done previously. So you can click on the start button and then just search for cmd, and then right click on command prompt and then run as administrator. Now once your command prompt opens up, try running the network commands that I'm going to run, and we shall try to manually reset the TCP IP stack. We will just try to release and renew the IP address and flush and reset the DNS Client Resolver Cache. So let's run some commands and try to run them in the same order as I am doing them. So type netsh space winsock space reset. This netsh is a command line scripting utility that allows you to display or modify the network configuration of a computer that is currently running. And then winsock is short for Windows Socket API. Let's just hit enter. So we have manually resetted the TCP stack using this command winsock reset. Now the next command that I want you to run is netsh space int space IP space reset. This is going to release the IP address. So just hit enter. Let's check the message. So you can see okay with most of the messages. So that means the resetting has been done, and it's asking us to restart the computer to complete this action. So I will just ask you to restart your computer before you should start with the next command. Now, once you have restarted your computer, I want you to open CMD once again in the administrator mode. So just right click on that and run as administrator. Now the next command is ipconfig space / release and then hit enter. So you can see that we have released the IP address. So you can check the message from here. It says no operation can be performed on Ethernet while it has its media disconnected, which means if you are not connected to Ethernet cable or LAN cable, then this operation cannot be performed. Same goes for Bluetooth network connection. And let's check for our Wi-Fi. So this is our wireless LAN adapter Wi-Fi, and the IP address has been released. Now we are going to renew the IP address. So I just want you to type ipconfig, then space / renew, then hit enter. And then when the entire process is over, let's check for our Wi-Fi, and we have been assigned IP address. Then you can type one more command, which is ipconfig space / flush DNS and hit enter. Now, some people might think that it is not safe to flush your DNS, but that's not true. It is absolutely safe to flush your DNS, and there's nothing to worry about when you are clearing or resetting your DNS cache. And if you get a message like this, which says successfully flushed the DNS resolver cache, then check if your internet connection has restored or not. If your internet connection has started working, then you don't have to go any further. You can stop watching the video. But if still your internet connection is not working, then keep watching the video. Now the next step I want you to do is to open your Wi-Fi adapter. So if there is no internet connection icon or a Wi-Fi icon, just right click on it and then click on network and internet settings. Now here I want you to scroll down and click on this setting that says advanced network settings. Then scroll down and then click here which says more network adapter options. Now right click on Wi-Fi adapter and then click here on properties. Then you should click on this internet protocol version 4 and then click on properties. Now there are some cases where you might have entered some IP address here and your router is using DHCP. So which means if your router is using DHCP, then you will be provided IP address dynamically. You cannot enter an IP address here. And in case your router is not using DHCP, in that case you will have to provide specific IP address here. And also you will have to make sure that the IP address that you use on this device should not be used on any other device, which means if I'm using this IP address on my laptop, then this IP address 192.168.29.1.5 should not be used with any other device, whether it's a mobile or it's a laptop or it's a tablet. If your router is using DHCP, then you don't have to enter any IP address. You can click here which says obtain an IP address automatically, and then click here which says obtain DNS server address automatically, and then just click on OK, and you can close all the settings and then check if your internet connection has started working. Now the next thing that I want you to do is uninstall the network adapter driver and restart. Windows will automatically install the latest driver. So before uninstalling, make sure you have drivers available as a backup. So what you can do is visit your PC manufacturer's website and download the latest network adapter driver from there since your computer has no internet connection. So what you can do is you can use another computer and you can download the network adapter driver in that computer. Then using a USB flash drive or a pen drive, you can copy that driver to your computer. So once you are ready with your network adapter driver, you can just right click on the start button and then you have to click here on device manager. So this is the device manager and here you will have to look for this that says network adapters and then just click on this arrow and then you will be able to see all the network adapters that are present on your computer. And then you have to look for the network adapter which is for the Wi-Fi, which is the wireless LAN network adapter. So you can see in my case this is Intel Wi-Fi 6 AX201. This is the Wi-Fi adapter on my computer. So right click on your Wi-Fi adapter and then click on properties and then you can check the device status whether it's working or not, and here it says the device is working properly. So if in your case it says this device is not working properly, that means the problem is with your Wi-Fi adapter. Then you can click on the driver tab and then here you can see we have this last option that says uninstall device. So you can click on that and then you can click on uninstall. So you can see that I have uninstalled the Wi-Fi adapter and it is not present in the list anymore. So we can just close this device manager and then I want you to restart your computer. Now once your computer restarts, Windows is going to automatically look for and install the network adapter driver, and if it does not, then you can open the device manager once again. So for that, just right click on your start button and then click on device manager, and then here you can just right click on the name of your computer and then click here which is scan for hardware changes, and then you can click on your network adapter and then you can see that the Windows has automatically installed the network adapter. After that you can just check if that has resolved your problem. So I'll just click here on no internet connection icon and then you can see I have the Wi-Fi turned on and there I have the manage Wi-Fi button, and then I can just search for a Wi-Fi connection and then I'll just click here on connect. And since I have uninstalled my network adapter driver and it has been reinstalled, so all the passwords and the settings have been lost, so I will have to enter the password again. Once you are done with entering the password, just click on next, and after you are able to connect to the Wi-Fi network, just check if it resolves your problem and you are able to connect to the internet. If you are still not able to connect to the internet, then you will have to check if your network adapter is compatible with the latest Windows update. So let me just minimize this and close this and then right click on the start button and then click here on settings. Then you have to click here on Windows update. Now here you can click on the update history to see all the updates that were installed on your computer. So you can just scroll down till you find this option that says uninstall updates. So let's say you have installed this update recently. So you can just try to uninstall it and then see if your internet connection has started working. So if your internet connection has not restored till now, then we are going to use network reset, and using network reset should be the last step you try. So consider using it if the steps that I have showed till now in the video did not help you to get back your internet connection. So this can help solve connection problems you might have after upgrading from Windows 10 to Windows 11. It can also help you to fix the problem where you can connect to the internet but cannot connect to shared network drives. Now, network reset removes any network adapters you have installed and the settings for them. Now, after your PC restarts, any network adapters are reinstalled and the settings for them are set to the default. So let's do that. I'll just click here on start button, just right click on it and then click on settings, and then you will have to click on network and access or network and internet, and then you will have to click on this option, advanced network settings. Then scroll down till you find this option which says network reset. You will have to click here, and after using network reset you might need to reinstall and set up other networking software you might be using, such as VPN client software or virtual switches from Hyper-V. Then network reset might set each one of your known network connections to a public network profile. In a public network profile, your PC is not discoverable to other PCs and devices on the network, which can help make your PC more secure. However, if your PC is used for file or printer sharing, you will need to make your PC discoverable again by setting it to use a private network profile. So you will have to keep that also in mind before you start with the network reset. And once you are sure you want to go ahead with the reset, you can click here on reset now, and then you will have to click on yes, and then you will just have to wait till your PC restart and check if that fixes your problem. Finally, you can check your signal strength. So if the signal is not strong enough, you won't be able to connect reliably to your Wi-Fi network, no matter which channel you choose or which settings you change, or no matter how many times you reset your network adapter. So you can use a Wi-Fi analyzer app to determine your signal strength. Anyways, that's all for this video. I have showed most of the methods or most of the fixes that you can use to fix the Wi-Fi connection problems or the Wi-Fi internet problems. I hope you were able to fix your Wi-Fi network. So if this video was helpful to you, don't forget to give a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, and also let me know in the comment section if you liked the video. I'm going to see you in the next video. Till then, take care and thanks for watching.